We're turning to job boards or career fairs to find mid-level and above candidates. Because of economic times and technology, it's changed the way that the staffing industry operates. And folks, this is not changing. Okay, this is not changing. We are progressing into a new age of how we do business, how we communicate, how companies look for talent to hire. All right, when email first came out, people thought that email was just going to be a fad. Okay, they figure the phone is never going to go away, mail is never going to go away. Guess what? Okay, they were wrong. Email is how we primarily communicate. A step beyond is text messaging. That's how we primarily communicate. A step beyond that is social networking. It's really weird how it kind of happens, but I may not answer your phone call because I'm busy at the moment, but guess what? If you go on Facebook, if Violet goes on Facebook and she sends me a little message on there, it gets text message to my iPhone, I'm going to look at that right away and be like, okay, I need to get back to Violet.
Wow.
That's reality. That's the age that we're in right now. It's Web 2.0. Okay, so what's Web 2.0? It's a term that's commonly associated with web applications that facilitate interactive information sharing and collaborating on the World Wide Web. Hi, good afternoon. Examples of Web 2.0 include web-based communities, social networking sites, and blogs. A Web 2.0 site allows its users to interact with other users in real time. Skilled recruiters are using Web 2.0 to discover talent, both employed and unemployed. Again, Java recruiters define talent, whether they have a job or whether they don't have a job. Keep in mind what I said before, those statistics. And there's a lot of folks out there that are employed that don't like their jobs, that are looking for jobs, that are putting themselves in the company of recruiters.
I'm actually still confused as to what Web 2.0 is. Is it just that's the speed of the internet and to use like social networking and different web applications?
Yeah, it's really what it is websites that connect users, say me to you, wherever we're located in the world, via real time through the web.
Okay.
Okay. Can anyone name, besides LinkedIn, Web 2.0 websites? What's out there?
Facebook and Twitter.
Twitter.
I'm using it, didn't know.
What's that? Plaxo. You know what one of the first Web 2.0 websites was, or where Web 2.0 started to evolve? Before MySpace, do you guys remember AOL, Prodigy? You remember the chat rooms,
yeah.
The instant messages? It evolved from there. And now it's become this phenomenon where you can communicate with people in real time. Again, I'm right here, got my iPhone in front of me, someone can send me a message via LinkedIn or Facebook, and boom, it's on my phone.
Yeah, well, when I lecture about this, about finding jobs, I know for some middle-aged people this is awful scary. And you know, if you talk to a teenager or someone in their early 20s with this, they know all about it. You know, they're tuned in, they're online, they have all the gizmos, and that's because they grew up with it and we didn't. But it's necessary that we head forward with this, because networking is the not even with recruiters, but if you talk to another person and they say, oh, we need a technical writer in our company, ours is going to transition, or he's going to get promoted, or he's going to retire, the budget isn't there yet, but we'll need one in the next month. So give me your resume or your card or something. That way, all right, you're already in even before they advertise it. Networking is necessary, it has to be learned.
Yeah, and you know what, touching on that, and I didn't get to really explain it in the last class, I was just telling a couple folks when they left. In fact, I had a lady sitting in your seat right there that left here crying, okay? She was in tears, not because she was sad, but because she was so thankful that now she knew how to use LinkedIn. She'd been on there, we're connected on there, she had no idea how to use it. She felt so frustrated that by coming here, now she knew, you know what, I'm on something, I'm on the right track now. I wasn't before, I got off, but now I'm on the right track. I started doing this, okay, these actual workshops that we're doing right now, because I did over 40 in-person events last year, and guess what? People that were twice my age, folks that were baby boomers, that had so much education, so much experience behind them, they didn't know how to network. Okay, they didn't know about Web 2.0, they didn't know about LinkedIn, they didn't know how to use this technology. Okay, they felt so helpless that I started to think about my own parents. And started thinking, my mom and dad right now have to go look for a job. I'm sorry, they're lost. And like I was saying to Heidi and the folks here at the school, okay, you can try to help people find jobs, but if you're not showing them how to do it and they don't know how, okay, it's like the chicken before the egg. So that's exactly, I'm glad that you bring up, that's exactly why Violet and I are taking the time to do this, because we need to educate the general consumer on how to use this stuff, because again, it's not going away. This is the primary this is it. Web 2.0 is what recruiters